Hey guys, so I have re-uploaded this video to, one, boost the volume as much as I can. Essentially, I went back onto my video editing software and I boosted the volume of the audio as much as I could on my voice, and I'm hoping it makes a difference. Secondly, realised that I chose the wrong footage for the episode. The episode was called Forcing a Composition, and it was supposed to be the flexible one, because this whole episode was about me being flexible. It wasn't about me going into a game to force a composition. So somehow I put the wrong footage in, so I've had to re-upload it. But actually it's a saving grace, because hopefully I've edited the audio and made it much louder. Well, not much louder, but louder enough so that it will be more bearable for people on lower volumes. Secondly, this is my new series. It's called Round by Round, and it's basically essentially going through my thought process on a round by round basis to see how I get top 3 for 80% of my games, which is what I do. I hope you guys enjoy it. Sub to Claytano, by the way. He's a great guy, really helped me with auto chess. I'm a big fan of his, and I really think he deserves your support. So twitch.tv/Claytano, youtube.com/c/Claytano, but also subscribe to me. That would be great. Hit the bell notification if you enjoy my videos, because then you'll get notifications when I upload. Though, to be honest, I usually upload between 9 and 10 AM every day GMT, so if you don't have the bell notification on, you can just come online and find a new video at that time roughly. Alright guys, cheers. Okay, we're going to continue with our step-by-step guide. I might need to turn on the lights, though. Got a couple of options here. Usually we go Trion. I'm going to bring Taboo Witcher in, though. I've been having a lot of success with Feathered. So Feathered has been like the strategy that I've been trying to force. Loses to Hunters and loses to Mages, but beats a lot of other things. And it's a pretty easy one to get snowballing with because it relies on Druids. And Druids are pretty easy to snowball with. So on my step-by-step guide, I always talk about like what I do every single round and what it means and kind of like the end goal that I'm going for. So right here, I'm faced with a couple of choices. None of these are particularly good, so I'm just going to pick the 2 best units for me anyway. Skybreaker, good unit. Taboo Witcher, and then we have Stone Spirit. Stone Spirit is a good unit who I could potentially bring in for an elemental bonus if I wanted to. Anyone else got? No one else got 2 stars yet. Lots of Tusk champions. Oh my god, so many paired Tusk champions. We'll see what happens. You have a 70% chance to get a 1, and you have a 30% chance to get a 2. Elf Headwear. Give that to Skybreaker probably, depending on what we get. Okay, I mean that's good. I'm probably actually, this is going to be a little bit out there, but I'm just going to bring Phantom Queen in. The reason I'm just going to bring Phantom Queen in is she's pretty good as just as a unit by herself, and obviously then brings the demon bonus. I do want a Unicorn eventually. Luckily for me, Unicorn doesn't really take a big priority in the strategy that I want to run, and I'm probably going to see a Unicorn over the next few rounds. I just need one of them. I need 1 Unicorn to allow myself to get the... What am I talking about here? 1 Unicorn to get the synergies that I need, which is mostly going to be Feathered. And also Druids. So obviously Unicorn is there. I'm not going to include Unicorn in my strategy overall. I'm just going to have her to help level up the Druids. Let's have a look here. Phantom Queen. Egursis Ranger. Flaming Wizard. So I'm going to buy the Source, and I'm going to give this over to my Phantom Queen, because I want her to charge her ultimate. I'm also going to give this to him, simply because I'm definitely going to sell these at some... Well, I might sell these. I mean, end of the day, if I go Assassins, it's still fine to give that to my Phantom Queen. It's on a 6-second cooldown, and I want her to generate her ultimate as quickly as possible. This is good to have her here. The reason I put her directly behind and not at the back is because I want this ultimate to do this. I want it to hit all over the front line. I'm going to start... Okay, we're stunning them, and ready. We're going to get another big ultimate off. There we go. And we've got 3 seconds, 1 second, and there we go. Just need to beat her. No, I think I'm going to lose, actually, 1v1. Very close, very close. Could have gone either way, really. That is good. We'll take that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to bring on this guy. I'm not going to level up to level 5. Not yet, anyway. Let's have a look at what most people positioning. Position middle, position middle, position middle, position middle. They're all positioned... I know that kind of probably made your guys' heads hurt, but just looking at like the best place for my Taboo Witcher being right in the middle is perfectly fine. So these two, I want them to generate their ultimates, and I want them to like blow across the front line like that. Should be able to get this done. You'll see a big one that will happen here. There we go. I get that done. And she'll also cast her ultimate again soon. So we've actually got a pretty solid mid-early game sorted out. We don't need Skybreaker, although another Skybreaker to get to level 2 wouldn't be too bad. We could win streak this game. So every round I'm thinking about like what's getting me to where I want to go. Maybe we go Assassins. I mean, there is a very real opportunity to go Assassins here. I'm going to put this guy on. I'm going to move them over. I'm going to keep her there. I'm going to leave this for the time being. Her attack speed is 1.2, his attack speed is 1.3. I usually give the damaging over to Shining Assassin. We could go Assassins this game, though. We could. Assassins probably lose to a lot of late-game compositions, though. You kind of need to snowball them. But having a level 2 Phantom Queen is just good in general. I stop his ultimate from happening, which is insane. I'm now going to stop his ultimate from happening. Just positioning your Taboo Witcher in the middle gives you a lot of choice. That's really good. We can probably win streak this game. We now just build up a repertoire of things. I'm going to sell her for the time being. Repertoire of stuff. We're just going to build up a repertoire of stuff over the next few rounds to expand my opportunities. Like, I'd love to have a level 2 Skybreaker. I buy him in probably for the... I've passed up a lot of Agursis Rangers, and I'm going to, for the time being, pass up another one. Although I might bring in Venom. I might bring in Venom, actually, and then I put him back here. Bring these guys a bit more center. I'm actually going to put him on this side because most people place their stuff kind of left-centered, and I want him to be able to hitting as many people as possible. I'm going to bring in Venom, who's actually got a pretty quick attack speed, but gives me the 3 assassin bonus, and I could potentially then consider going for more assassins. This is good because his ability is annoying. His ability is also annoying, though. Just need to get a big Phantom Queen ultimate off here. That's good. Knights generally do pretty good versus assassins as well because they have massive damage reduction. Let's have a look at the economies. So you always want to be checking the economies. This guy, level 4, he's lose streaking. I can't afford to lose streak if I'm going assassins. We'll buy these guys. Let's roll once. And buy him. So we rolled, we bought a couple of things that could be good all round. For the time being, pretty happy with how this is. I could maybe level to level 6. Still can go feathered, still keep it on with assassins, we'll see how it goes. Have a look at everyone else's gold. I mean, everybody is saving up quite heavily here. So I need to make, like, whenever I spend gold, I need to think about, like, what I'm getting out of spending the gold. I definitely want druids as a front line if I'm going to play assassins, because you really want Razor Claw, and you want Warpwood Sage, and then you just want assassins, basically. You also want to pick up Shining Assassin and Phantom Assassin to make sure you got the feathered bonus. I could also just go feathered assassins. Feathered assassins is a perfectly good composition too. Again, like, these are the options that I'm keeping right now. Probably won't have him, but I won't sell him for the time being. So none of this is particularly good, and I don't feel like rolling again. But I do want to level up. What I'm going to bring up on with the level up is probably going to be him. I'll just put him on the back line. Actually, he's pretty bad. Actually, no, let's bring him on. And you know what? Let's take off him and put on him for the time being. So we've got the feathered bonus. So we've got a little bit of dodge going on here, which I think is perfectly fine. We could go for that. Like I said, that feathered assassin build is not too bad. Having a look at the rest of the gold, he's 10, 10. So people have spent. So people have spent just like me, which is perfectly fine. The feathered bonus doing me really good work because this is true Corb, and no one's really touching my backline, which is great. There we go. Having a look, I need to see if anyone beats me because then I need to consider, like, my strength in comparison. Katarina, Null, True Corb actually beat me. So I must have not got anything, like, huge off there. Lightblade Knight is a really good pickup. We'll level her. We'll get her. We'll level her. Let's get rid of Skybreaker for the time being. Take him off. I can actually give that over to him. And then Lightblade Knight can come on, like, eventually if I want her to. If we can go feathered, you know, like, there is still that option to go feathered here. I'm going to keep her off for the time being because I'd actually prefer Wind Ranger. But now we need to think about the economy, because now people are starting to build economies up. I don't want to fall too far behind in the old economy, which is, you know, kind of where it's going right now. His ultimate is really good if you can get it to last for 5 seconds. Come on, mate. You can do it. Just one more hit. There we go. Ring of Regen. That wasn't the most convincing win in the world, I'm not going to lie. Razor Claw. What are we bringing off for that? Probably this. I'll probably make her the front. I'll probably get the beast on now and get rid of the feathered for the time being. And we give this over to Razor Claw. I want to save my damaging stuff for Shining Assassin, because that's like, she's kind of like the carry. Okay, I really should have had him in the center, simply because I don't want a Pirate King ultimate ruining my day. Shouldn't ruin my day too much, because I've got these big ultimates going on, but I'm probably going to put him back in the center, because people generally position their big ultimates in the center, so if I position him in the center, I'm more likely to find my way into a fight. That's 11 gold. Not too far behind on the economy. I've got a big win streak building. I can very easily catch up the economy with the win streak. Again, not really committing heavily to a build right now. I want that Lightblade Knight. That's a real issue, because him, but we probably won't use him as an assassin if we do go assassins. Could give it to him, but he's got a slow attack speed, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to position him back in the center. We want her dead center if we can. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's good though that we've got him in the center, because that's the big ultimate that we want to stop happening. And we stopped it happening, which is great. These guys are getting some really big picks, but we do have Razor Claw, so we can't really complain, can we? So we get the gold, then we're going to get the interest victory gold from that as well. This is really good. So now what I'm thinking about at this stage of the game, we're round 12. There are two choices. Do I want to compound my current state of the game and go for level 7? I can go for level 7 very easily. It's just going to be 3 level ups. That is pretty good. So it'll be 3 level ups, which would take me down to 13 gold. I look at the economies. A couple of people up at 30 or 40. Would bringing on a single unit make this significantly more impactful for me? Maybe it would. Probably say that with my win streak, let's compound. We don't want to lose our win streak. We can bring him on. And then we can probably bring him on as well. So now we've got that feathered bonus back on. Stopping the Dragon Knight from popping off. I like that. Oh, wait a second. That was yikes. I don't know what happened there, but it was very much yikes. So we may have just got caught out here. We lost our win streak straight away. We were in a really good position, but the heal actually ended up killing off my win streak, which now, considering I leveled to level 7, is pretty bad. We're not too happy with how that turned out. Just unfortunately couldn't stop him from going rolling up. That's pretty good. We'll take him off and we'll put her on and bring on this, which is nice. Don't need to worry about Unicorn. Maybe I don't really bring Soul Reaper into this kind of composition, so we're just going to leave it at that for the time being. So I'm going to position a little bit more defensively now, like this. I still want him to jump to the back line. I still want these guys to hit as many people as possible. We would love Warpwood Sage. Obviously, we'd love another Razor Claw. We just need to build our win streak back. I still think we beat most people. You can see like how much damage my Phantom Queen can do when she's given enough space and time to do so. Let's have a look. I'd love to level up my... I really would love to level up my Water Spirit, because he's doing so... Like, his damage was really good at the start of the game, but you need to kind of ramp it up. So you kind of might think it's weird that I'm not positioning my assassins on the back line, but it's because when you have those big ultimates like Phantom Queen, you want them on the front line for the most part. Just annoying that I have to build my win streak back up from nothing, and you can see my economy isn't in a great shape right now. We're going to buy only the necessary things now. That right there, my friends, is a necessary thing. So he's so close to level 2, I can't even think about selling him. So we've got a position for wolves now. Difficult to do so with the lineup that I've got. It's probably better to have him there. I think this is perfectly fine positioning for wolves. So at this stage in the game, I've leveled to level 7, unfortunately lost my win streak. The idea behind leveling to level 7 was to maintain my win streak, which obviously didn't happen. But I still think we're mostly in a strong position. I see a knight guy, and I'm like, well, okay, this guy's already got a lot of strong knights. He's got a dragon knight on the board. What is actually going to help me win? Going assassins probably isn't going to help me win. Going assassins almost certainly isn't going to help me win. Assassins are great to carry for the mid game. It's very likely that I'm going to go into feathered. It's very, very likely that I'm just going to go straight into feathered. I can go feathered hunter. I can go feathered druid. With a 2-star razor claw and the rest of my druids. I mean, we're probably going feathered. I'm going to get rid of him. It's very unlikely that I actually go assassins now. Again, the reason being the same reason I just alluded to. We're not really set up for assassins at this point, especially with the people that we're playing up against. Just not in the great space. We keep assassins for the time being for the potential 15% chance for 3 times damage. As you can see, all friendly assassins have that. But right now, we know that our late game isn't going to stand up to the likes of this guy. This guy's just not going to stand up to our late game. Though luckily, I think we should kill his dragon. So we've killed his dragon. We got a decent amount of damage off, but as you can see, this guy's just so far ahead of us. In terms of like having a dragon knight, I think he's got like four knights and 2 glacier clan, and no amount of assassins is going to deal with that right now, which is insane. This guy's playing assassins as well, it looks like, so I probably can't compete with all the assassins for him. That's good. That's also good. Maybe we now just we sacrifice the assassin dream, and then we're going to bring on another razor claw, and then we're also going to bring on him. So we sacrifice the assassin dream, but we bring on the dudes. Going to bring him over to the center. I'm going to give this to him so he casts his ultimate more quickly. I'm going to get a quick drink of water, but I'm over 30 gold as well. This is probably the better choice. The only problem is I haven't really left any space for one of my razor claws to summon his bear, which is now I need to think about slightly better positioning. That was a really nice Wind Ranger ultimate, and that Phantom Queen ultimate was really nice too. One thing that Feathered are also really bad at is killing mages, so we do need to worry about that. Which is why we might bring in Siren and Tsunami Hunter into the lineup. Speaking of Siren and Tsunami Hunter, we can afford to buy them. In fact, get rid of him. In fact, can we just get rid of her? Or is she too good? She's too good for us right now, yeah? I can't afford to get rid of her. But we can put her on the front line over there and bring Wind Ranger back in for the time being. We're going to move our lineup back, but I want my Phantom Queen to be as close to the action as possible, which is why she's here right now. Let's have a look at the rest of the economies. 7, 7. I mean, everyone's spent to get to 7, and we're 7, and we're still building up an economy right now. Have we got a win streak to work with? We do not. I think we lose this one. But that's fine. Like, we have the HP to work with. We took a risk getting to 7 early. We would have been at 50 gold by now, absolutely, if we'd stayed at 6. But also, everybody else got very stronger. We're actually protecting our life total by having leveled up to 7. If we hadn't protected our life total, we probably would have been in a much worse position. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move stuff back over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell her, and I'm going to give this over to my Siren. I'm going to give this to him. And we need to bring on one more unit. The question is, it's going to be this. We want the healing. We probably just want the healing. Let's move her up like that. In fact, let's not have her on the front line. Let's go quickly get more water. Yes, let me just finish this video. Just stop piling videos right now. Okay, so Now I'm thinking about like where my late game composition is going to go. I'm very close to having a level 3 Razor Claw, which is great. I just need to find one Warpwood Sage. And we already know that we are going to be considering... she already used her alternate. She's going to have it back up again now, which is good. Oh, this guy, the wormy boy. Whatever, we're over 50 gold now. So we're considering our late game composition now. That is awesome. Also need to wait for a Warpwood Sage. So we're just going to wait this next round out. We are going to buy her, because if I just get another one, then I can sell her for an extra gold, which is great. You always do that when you play Druids, for the most part. Just buy random unicorns, upgrade them, and sell them for an extra gold. You can usually make like 5 or 6 gold over the course of a game. So we're over 50 gold. We are the second most HP. Having a look at the compositions, I can see that the majority of them are like Glacier, Warrior, Knight. I know that Feathered beats most of those. So if my Feathered composition can beat those, I'm pretty happy. Wow, my stuff just got wrecked. But luckily I'm going to freeze them in time. Please? Please? That was a good arrow. We would love more offensive items, but we don't get any items, so that's fine. So this stage of the game, I'm now 50 gold. Okay, now what do I think about? I have some important units to get, so I need to think about rolling. I don't need to buy him. So we can roll again. Lightblade Knight. And then we're just going to put a level in. I usually roll twice, see what I get, and if I don't get what I want, I leave it. I don't want to like overcommit. Lightblade Knight hasn't really got many items to work with, but we still have plenty of neutral rounds to go through. I'm actually going to move him more to the center. I have very close to a Taboo Witcher level 3. I need to have a look at everyone else. No one else is level... Okay, Null is level 8, but he's also spent a lot of money. I'm facing up against this guy, who is now like third from bottom. Don't know if I beat him, to be honest. Again, like my damage output right now is pretty lackluster. And he has just transformed his Fallen Witcher as well. But hey, we've got lose streak bonus going on, so... It's giving me some extra gold, and I can afford to lose streak when I've got the HP that I've got right now. I'm so close to getting lots of level 3 units on the board. I just need to find a Warpwood Sage. So I like him as a unit, but actually, to be honest, he's not. If I'm going to go Siren, he's not fitting in. No. There's Shining Assassin. That's really good. We can roll once more. We don't find what we want. So I need a Warpwood Sage, and I can bring Shining Assassin on, and then we've got our roster locked and loaded. At the moment, we're just waiting for the units. It's just the waiting game. Can invest a little bit in experience if we want to. This is Null, who is just below me in the ladder. I got the heal off, which is nice. I'm going to get the... Okay, my Razor Claw is silenced. Also, my Siren is hexed. This has not gone very well. But again, like, there are just some units that I need to level up right now, and I know that I'm going to lose until I level them up. To really make the most of my feathered bonus, I need to be able to get 6 feathered on the board, which also means getting to level 8. So I probably need to think about investing in experience as well. Warpwood Sage, there we go, rank up. Nice. So... let's invest this into experience this round. I need to think about selling something for... I'll sell her for the time being, because I want the Taboo Witcher. I don't need the Whisperwood Seer. He's kind of tanky. I kind of want him to be a little bit further up, like this. So we're going to go to level 8 next round, and then we're going to bring on Warpwood Sage and Shining Assassin. That's going to give us the maximum feathered bonus. It's going to give us much more survivability in these fights. And then I'm looking for some level 2s and level 3s. Specifically Taboo Witcher level 3. That would be ideal. Again, this is the same guy that beat me earlier. I'm happy to take the L. I'm getting lots of lost streak gold. Doesn't matter. I've got plenty of HP to work with. My late game strategy is almost there. A lot of other level 8s on the board right now. We'll just level up to level 8. There's a Taboo Witcher there. So we bring him on like this, and we also bring her on like that. That, my friends, is one of the most pog rolls I have ever had the pleasure of working with. And we're also going to buy the Shining Assassin. So we took ourselves a little bit below the goal that we wanted to be at, but my friends, That's how you do it. And now we're close to level 3 Razor Claw as well. We're working towards a level 3 Lightblade Knight. We are very, very happy with the way this is going right now. We should actually start winning. Please freeze, please freeze, please freeze. We froze them before the Pirate ultimate hit, which is fantastic. We've got the Razor Claw Bear out. We're one Razor Claw away from level 3 Razor Claw. Then we can sell. Oh, we can't sell our Druid because we need level 3 Warpwood Sage as well. But now we start to stabilize. Now we start to stabilize. And we're going to see what we get on the next roll. And then we're going to consider rolling more. Depends on how much gold we've got. We should have about 54 gold. So I don't think we're going to... Oh, we have 55 gold. So we probably have enough for one roll. Okay, we take it. And then we just leave it. Don't need to roll anymore. Like, we really are in a really good position. I'm actually going to move him a bit more centrally. I'm quite happy to have him down here because he's got that. We aren't really facing many heavy assassin players. This is Wild Wing Rippers, so we actually need to move everything up slightly. So you might wonder why I'm doing this position over and over again. It's just called the ladder position. It's just good versus a lot of different kind of compositions. And when I don't know what I'm facing, I just like having the ladder composition because it's consistent engage patterns. It keeps my backline safe. It's pretty much good versus everything. It's even pretty good versus assassins too. Steel Plate Mail is insane. Who do I give that to though? Probably give it to him because I want him to be my tank. And a Wraith Shard. That will be awesome for my Lightblade Knight. The attack speed is really good for Lightblade Knight. She has a pretty low attack speed. Okay, that is Pog. That's also Pog. And that's also Pog. Donk, 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 like that. Roll once more. Roll once more. We don't need another Shining Assassin. We'll keep it at that. We rolled a few times, didn't find what we wanted. Rolled twice, happy to just let it go again. One Razor Claw, one Warpwood Sage, one more Wind Ranger, one more Siren. Level up to level 9. How many level 9s are we dealing with right now? Null is level 9. Okay, he's invested a lot into experience. I just hope that it hasn't come to bite him back when it comes to units. Okay, so mages are really good versus feathered, and that's shown you why. I'm just going to hope someone else kills him off. Because mages are very good versus feathered. I can't afford to face the mages. They're just until I get a Tsunami Stalker, which might be the time to say, okay, I need to think about leveling. I rolled once, but it is what it is. Don't need to panic just yet. If I lose the next round, I'm panic rolling. Or panic leveling, maybe, and getting another unit on the board, but panic rolling for my 3 stars. How many mages are we facing? One mage. One guy who's playing mage. I don't think I'll face him 2 rounds in a row. It's very unlikely to face that guy 2 rounds in a row. Yeah, we're not. We're facing Nordy, who is the Dragon 6 Knight player with the two Glacier clan. So we should beat him. Like, should being the imperative word. Just because knights struggle to hit feathered. Are they saying that? We're just not doing the damage. We're getting people low enough, though. We are getting people low enough. This should result in a win eventually. I hope. Oof, Desperate Doctor hurts. Very close. Very, very close. Uncomfortably close, if I'm honest with you. So, roll once. There we go. And then bang, bang. Keep her for Warpwood Sage. Lightblade Knight gets bought. We roll again. He gets ranked up. Okay. Really, really good. Really, really, really good. We just need one more Warpwood Sage. We can say goodbye to her. Level up to level 9. Look for Tsunami Stalker. That's our final composition. We just want level 3 Lightblade Knight. And then we're basically at the position we want to be in. Should beat Null. We're generally quite good against Glacier Clan. Plus his Berserker is for some reason... Well, obviously going for the... This is why I love her, by the way. Just sits here as a tank. She just literally soaks damage. He's doing nothing this entire fight. Literally doing nothing, while the rest of my composition is basically untouched. That is why Shining Assassin is... Look at him. Just the Berserker's just hitting him. Shining Assassin's OP. I kind of want to get Razorclaw further into the fight now, so maybe I'll replace him with Whisper Seer for a more of a frontline position, because we want him to cast his bear as soon as he can, because the bear hits like a truck, 375 damage, by the way. Oh, he's playing the full assassin comp. He only beat me by 1 because I'm gonna lose to a 3-star Abyssal Crawler. Like you just can't kill it. It actually just doesn't die. There we go. That's nice. Going to experience now. I'm gonna put him there. There is that concern that assassins. There is the concern that assassins are gonna be a nuisance this game. I think we just do it like that. That's perfect. That's okay. I want him at level 3, of course, as well. Put him on the back line. He's got 1900 HP. It's not a lot, but he can soak some assassin damage. If I play against Nucleus, it's probably going to be different. This is Katarina. Let's see how this goes. I don't see any way that this person beats me. Surely. They just haven't got the damage. It's closer than you'd expect. You'd think with the units that I've got, it would have been a whitewash given what they had. So Kekarit's out. True Corb is still going. I am still very worried about True Corb. There isn't much I can do about it, you know, with the chance of facing him though, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to put all of my gold into experience. I'm going to beat the Thunderhides. I don't need to like desperation roll for anything, you know, fancy. We just want level 3 Lightblade Knights. So what I do is I get to level 9. I'm looking for Tsunami Stalker. That's going to be my get out of jail card versus the mages. It's not going to be good enough, I don't think, but it'll be a good option. True Corb's down to 40 gold. He's level 9. He's got lots. He's got 6 humans. That's so much silencing. The 6 human bonus is really good, and this guy is probably going to be nigh on unbeatable. Steel Plate Mail doesn't really help me for the majority of what I want to do here, but it will do. Let's go on him. We want him to also survive, so we need to get them back into position now. I'm probably going to put her on the front line now, because let's go. Just going to bring on another Shining Assassin for the time being. Why not? Should beat this guy, hopefully. So we're looking for another Warpwood Sage. We're looking for 2 more Lightblade Knights. It's probably worth me spending my money now. This is going to be really annoyingly close. I just don't have the damage from the backline right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, wait. We've actually finally summoned the bear. My Shining Assassins are still going. Actually, having 2 Shining Assassins might not be the worst thing in the world. Especially 2 level 2 Shining Assassins. We need 1 Warpwood Sage Lightblade Knight. No. We could go for a level 3 Shining Assassin, but I don't think it's worth it. Warpwood Sage. Really? Wow. Just nothing. I forgot to reposition. Okay, so we're gonna. This is gonna be very grim. Okay, wait. The first ultimate wasn't great. The first ultimate was not great. Kill him. Kill him. We killed him. Okay. We actually beat this. We actually beat him. Oh my god! Am I gonna knock him out? Oh, I knocked him out. Okay. Maybe having 2 Shining Assassins is the way forward. We definitely need a level 3 Lightblade Knight, and we definitely need a level 3. But we don't need to worry about the mages anymore. That's insane. We don't need to worry about the mages anymore. That double Shining Assassin bought so much time for me, and it probably is going to buy a lot of time for me versus the other guys as well. I just need to move my positioning back a little bit. I want to get them to come to me, so it creates space at the back. Nothing that I want there. I want him a little bit. I want her a little bit there. We just need. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. We just need a Warpwood Sage now. I'm happy to have 2 Shining Assassins, to be honest, because they're perfectly fine. Level 3 Light Blade Knight. The damage goes up significantly with the 1.0 attack speed. Really happy with that. So let's just see. We're gonna get a nice stun off, then hopefully kill the Dark Spirit. Is this the assassin guy? This is Nucleus, right? This is the guy who's in first position. Yes! Go on, Shining Assassin, buy me time! Yes, this is what we wanted. Let's go, baby. Am I beating Null? I'm beating Null pretty significantly. Okay, so the only part of my game plan that actually matters now is getting a level 3 Warpwood Sage. Probably beat everybody if I get a level 3 Warpwood Sage. We will just roll till we get it. Let's have a look if anyone's editing their positioning. He's not editing his positioning, although I would really like him there versus that. But I'm not going to face him, right? I'm going to face him. But I think I beat him irrespective of what happens. Any of these guys level 10? He's level 10. So usually you face one person and you face the other, essentially, is what you see. The reason I put Siren in the front line is so I get a very early Siren ultimate off, as you can see. That's a really nice helicopter. Oh, I don't know whether I'm going to get enough. Am I going to get enough here? Oh, wow, I've actually somehow really lost this. This has gone really badly. I don't know how this went so badly, but it went pretty badly. Whether I die here, I've got 21 HP. Oof, that goes down to 4. Please, give me. Okay, fine. Right, we're going to be facing this guy now. So his is there on the right hand side. So we want him there. We want him on the front line. Him on the front line. Like that. We're definitely going to be facing him. Almost certainly going to be facing him. We want to give him a bit of space to summon his bear. Oh wait, no, we're going up against this guy. So maybe we get a Warpwood Sage. Just give me a Warpwood Sage, baby. That's all I ask for. 1 Warpwood Sage. Mysterial Staff. 1 Warpwood Sage. 1 Warpwood Sage. I think we play this guy now. I think we play this guy. I might put him behind my backline, though. I don't want my backline getting absolutely roasted. Oh, yikes. He's very powerful. I think because we played him last time, we play Nucleus this time. Yeah, we do. There you go. And I'm going to stop his Dark Spirit from casting anything, which is big. Yeah, we deal with this guy easily. It's more about this guy, who is absolutely blasting me. I need to find a way to position against him next turn. We might get... I think we're getting second, though. We're definitely getting second. Just never lucky rubber ducky first. Yeah, okay. He's dead. So we're definitely second. Warpwood Sage. Warpwood Sage. Bollocks. No, we can't even. Let's have a look. Who do I care about? I care about the Pirate Captain Ultimate. No, he moved him over 1. Okay, it's fine. He's attacking diagonally. He's attacking diagonally. We only care about the Pirate Captain Ultimate. Oh, my Siren got blown up. My Siren got absolutely blown up. I don't think we have enough to do. I don't think we have enough. See what it takes. No, we don't. There's no way we beat this. My Siren got blown up before she could get anything done. Oof. It happened. I think he probably beat me on his screen as well. No, I beat him. I beat him on his screen. Oh, that's the closest game ever. 2 HP. How does that happen? I beat him on his screen and I got decimated on my screen. I guess that's just, it just sometimes that shows you how random it can be. But what I also want to show on this guide is that you'll notice over a couple of the videos that I do, I force feathered every time and getting top 3 almost every game. By forcing a composition. I'm not getting first, very close to getting first, but not getting first. But I'm forcing feathered and it's doing really well. So this is my kind of guide series that I want to do for Auto Chess Mobile. And just so you can see, it gets me bishop 9. Which means by tomorrow we should be rook, which is really good. I'm really happy. I'll show you my stats. I'm not like some of the ridiculously high players, but if I go to my stats, you can see that's not my stats. So 42 matches to go from the bottom of bishop to bishop 9, which isn't too bad. 78% top 3 rate, so I'm almost, like 4 out of 5 games getting top 3 with a win rate of 30% almost, which is really good. Average place of basically third, so I'm basically averaging third almost every game. Usually I get between 2nd and 3rd, if I'm completely honest, and I've had a couple of 7 and 8s, which I think I've dropped that down. Sometimes I try to lose streak and it just goes horribly wrong. That's the problem with loose streaking. But yeah, I mean, this we've done really well, and are we on the? We're on the leaderboard. We are on the leaderboard. Finally, we are 79. We're on the top 100. Okay, so we've made top 100, which is good, really good, considering this week I was like 500. This guy is like got 117 games, and I'm not saying that he's not a great player. He obviously is a good player to be this high up, but I'm pretty happy with his 80% top 3 rate to get to bishop 9, which is awesome. But I hope like these guides, like step by step, are helping you out. I'm trying to explain everything that I'm doing every turn, and I'm hoping it gives you a better indication. Feathered is a great composition to force. I would force hunters. I would force feathered. I'd say warriors is quite hard to force, but it's good if you can get the units. Mages is good, but you can see it's very squishy. It can go wrong quite a lot of the time. I think hunters and feathered and knights are the best forcing compositions that you can go, and they'll probably be the ones that help you climb the most. I really hope you've enjoyed, guys. I'll see you soon.